Welcome today to a new energy update for the following week. We're starting today, the 17th of January, and it will last till the 23rd of January of 2021. So do we have this week heavy energy coming in, getting us all feeling a little bit imbalanced, feel like we don't have anything under control, which might be correct, but stay tuned and learn how you can get through this week because I'm going to give you the update soon. So guys, we've got a pretty heavy energy coming up because this energy that's coming in, it's coming with the full moon that is going to be, I think, on the 29th of January or something like that. Don't pin me on that. But because of that, it's already getting a bit heavy because this month's full moon is going to be really heavy. It's bringing in so much energy because it's the start of the year, start of a new cycle, but also preparing us for everything that's going to come up during this year. So this energy is pretty intense. A lot of you might be feeling this because you might be feeling a little bit agitated, a little bit of just feeling anxiety, or just, anxious, maybe a little bit depressed, things that you cannot control. Are you feeling this, guys? If you are, do not panic. It's just the energy that we just have to get through. This energy is going to continue and become a lot more present when the full moon is very near, so in about a week or two. And then it is going to linger on through February, and then it's going to get better. However, pin it down that it is going to get better. And it's just a phase that we have to get through. But this phase is actually really tough. When you feel like you have nothing under control, feel like you're overwhelmed, feeling anxiety all the time, like how am I going to get through this? Those are like common emotions for this time. So it's okay to feel like that. So how do we get through this time? How do we ground ourselves and stay focused on our mission, in our life? And how do we get towards our goals? I mean, what is actually the meaning of this time? What can we do, right? So the first thing that I already talked about is actually to ground yourself again throughout this week. You do that by meditating, by just going into the nature, by reminding yourself that you're living in the here and now. And that is really important because when you start focusing on things that could actually happen or regretting things that had happened, you are getting in a cycle of not being present at this moment. And being present in this time that you feel like you have nothing under control is really important because it's going to get you back to base. It's going to let you stay focused on the things that actually matter, things that are going on right now. So if you're feeling like this, focus on the here and now. And if you're having trouble getting to the here and now, if you find yourself a lot in thinking in what ifs, or, I think I shouldn't have done that, or if I had done this and this and this and that, things like that, try to meditate, try to take walks outside because the nature really helps to ground you. You're walking on earth, you're just having that ground just underneath your feet. That's the actual ground, so you can't go wrong with that. You just have to connect with nature and feel that present again and start focusing on really the things that you're doing. That's going to help you bring you back to the here and now. Now, when you're feeling confused, and this is the time to feel confused or haze or daze, anything like that. If you feel like that, just try to get your goals back into perspective. What were you about to do? This is a time that so many people have a lot of ideas because it's the beginning of the year. So you're like swimming in a pool of ideas, trying to pick your goals for this year. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't yet. But if you lost your focus, the best way to get it back is to write things down. It really does help. It really helps you to focus, to get back on track, and more importantly, to stay on track. So if you're feeling confused, haste days, you name it, start writing things down this week, because this will help you throughout the upcoming months, and it will help you to stay focused on your goals and get your targets straight. So this week we're all about grounding ourselves, getting away from all the chaos that is coming in, all that chaotic energy. Yes, a lot of things are happening in the world, but you have to stay focused right now. That is going to be your power to get through this time. Okay? Meanwhile, do your research, keep doing your research. We have been talking about this weeks from now, but if you keep doing your research, that is going to help you throughout this time. Also, getting some great news here. If you're someone that is starting to work together with people to get your business, and I'm talking really specific right now, business-like, if you are starting to think about ways to expand your business by co-creating with others, by being creative, you just might be on the right track. I'm feeling like everything in that direction is right now gold. So if you have been thinking about that, if you have been talking to people to just, get your business there, you are on the right track. So those are the messages that I got for this week. Now I'm going to turn to the Angel Tarot card deck and see how it's going to enforce this week's message. So let's see. So that is actually the first card, be willing to forgive. So it said, ask the angel to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. Okay. So what is happening right now in this world? I feel like a lot of people are in the mode of anger, and yeah, I get it. Maybe even feeling a bit hateful towards, anything. I'm going to leave that in the middle, but I could guess that a lot of people are angry at the situations that are going on. It doesn't matter in which country you are, but a lot of people are feeling emotional about things, and especially, as I said, anger. But the thing about anger is it keeps you from growing. It keeps you from seeing the bigger picture. It actually keeps you from seeing all the good that is happening around you. So it's not going to be easy. But to make a difference in your situation, anger is not the best emotion to have within you now. So the way to get rid of anger is to try to find peace in the situation, and you do that by starting with acceptance. And I know getting rid of anger or just even grief, you have to go through like certain phases. But when you're feeling this way, it can really help to focus on the more positive side of the changes. So if you're feeling angry, focus on whatever brings positive energy towards you, and try to accept the situation so you can actually give it a peaceful place, so you can move on. Because in the end, we all need to let go of that anger, no matter how hard it is. Because I know it can get really hard when some things are really close to our heart, right? Okay, so we're sticking in that whole healing area. If you're having trouble with healing of emotions, with letting go of emotions, someone is really asking you to think about them for help, and that is Archangel Raphael. So he's just saying, if you're having trouble with letting go of any emotions, you can call upon him, and he will guide you through these phases of just emotions, and it could be any emotions. But if you want that healing, call upon him, and he'll be on your side, guiding you through this time. Not only that, but he's just also here to show that you have maybe a lot of guidance around you, people that are willing to help you. And if you call out to them, if you reach out to them, you're able to benefit from their help. So if you have those people around you, friends, family, that could help you and guide you through the situation, allow yourself to be vulnerable and open up to them so you can resolve anything that is going on within. So that is really important for these times, because so many of us are feeling alone and just thinking even on how things could get better, and we're not seeing the end of this whole cycle. Yeah, we're definitely sticking in that whole healing. I love it when they're like really down today. So really sticking with the vibration of healing, and they're talking about your heart chakra. The answer you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. So again, this is kind of like a cycle that goes around, comes around, when you are able to get rid of negative emotions, toxic emotions. And I'm not saying you're not supposed to have them. I mean, everyone has those emotions, but when they are consuming you and just taking over your everyday life, it's just a check time, and to make sure that they're not overpowering you. So when you're feeling this, know that you can return to love always and ever. Love is always within you. But if you're having trouble finding it because of the emotions of anger or sadness or disappointment, or any of those emotions that are just like typical, don't feel bad because you have those emotions. We all have them, okay, right? But if you're having trouble getting back to that heart place, the loving and forgiving peaceful place, call on help. Whether it is for the angels, whether it is for your spirit guides, whether you just call your friends in real life or family, or just someone close to you you can talk to. Really important in this time. We have to stay strong. I know so many things are going on, guys. I'm feeling you guys. Let's just do a prayer that reminds us that we have to stick together and be strong in these times. These are times that you can really make a difference for someone. So this is the message for this week. I hope this will help you throughout this week. If you have any comments or questions, be sure to leave that in the comment box down below. So guys, thank you now for watching, and I wish you a really blessed week. Bye.